What can I say about Mario 64 that hasn't been said already, right? I grew up playing it. I was 3 years old when we got it in 1999. It was my first platform, it was my first game that I ever played, right? And I think it's such an amazing game. I think it still holds up to this day, aside from the lack of an instant turn, which does lead to deaths when you try to turn and you just fall off the map. Um, but once you understand the controls, which you have to sit there and play around with, which is fine, they give you that. That's the thing. This game doesn't hold your hand, but it also holds your hand, right? The entire outside, there is no way to die out there. I mean, unless you stay underwater for long enough. Don't do that. But you're allowed to run around the outside of that castle for as long as you need to learn your skills. And then as you play through these levels, if you go to the levels as you unlock them, they get harder and harder. But by the time you get to the higher levels, you should be good at doing quick turns and flips and flops and blops and bloops and bleeps, which is needed to beat the game, right? But if you run into a level like the last two, right? Tick-Tock Clock and Rainbow Road or Rainbow Cruise, right? If you don't like them, you don't have to beat them. You can go to any other level. You can avoid a lot of levels. You only need 70 to be done. There are 7 stars per level. There are a handful of secrets. I don't have the calculations in my hand, but I believe you can skip like 4 levels. I think you only have to do 10 levels fully. I think there's 14. And so you can avoid a lot. You can do like 9 levels fully and then go and get secret stars. Or you can get more secret stars and do like 8 levels. It's kind of cool that you can mix and match and just do the levels you like. I suggest trying each level. You might find a few stars in levels that you struggle with, but other ones you're like, I don't struggle with this one. This one's easy. So it's interesting, that dichotomy that they made, which is perfect there. Like, they made it so that you can choose where you want to go, what you want to do, and then go beat Bowser and be done. It's not a game I suggest 100%ing your first time. I think maybe do that some other time. But a 70-star run, just that any percent beat the game without glitches, is interesting. It's fun. It really pushes that next level envelope of the game. So, yeah, I mean, it's such an iconic game. It's not the first 3D platformer, but it's the first one that revolutionized how 3D platforming is. Even to this day, it's still held in high regard by people making other 3D platformers. Peace.